Hi, everyone. It's Laura McIntosh, and I'm getting all my mise and plus together for this cocktail recipe that my really cool, super popular, like celeb cocktail maker daughter is going to share with me. And I'm a little intimidated, I'm not going to lie, because I don't do cocktails. There she is. I was just talking about you.
Oh, I think I might have heard a little bit.
Oh, did you?
Yes, just a
Did you
little.
hear me call you a superstar?
I did. You always think you've thought I was a superstar since the day I was born.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So are we excited about this recipe, Juliana?
We are excited about this recipe. We are doing what's in season. Last week we did your peach summer salad. And so keeping stone fruit in season, we're going to be doing a peach spritz cocktail.
We jumped on a little early.
Yeah,
So
no, we have about 4 minutes until 6 o'clock. So let's hang tight before we start cooking.
oh no, that's great. And then just like anything you want to add, or like what did you do to get ready for this, that kind of thing?
Well, we do have someone on TikTok Live from Australia. So first wanted to take a second to give them a shout out. That's awesome.
Oh, I love it down under. That's so awesome. I hope you guys are doing great.
So so with cocktails, we're doing peaches.
Wait, can I stop you right there?
Sure.
About like 2 minutes.
No, I know, but what did you ask me before?
No, I was going to say the folks from Australia have some of the best wine ever, and it all comes from Tasmania. So, and oh my gosh, we went to a restaurant in Tasmania called The Bonk when we were filming in Tasmania, and the seafood there was insane. So anytime I hear Australia, I just love them.
So you're pro Australia.
I'm pro Australia all the way. Yes.
Okay, cool. So while we wait, do you want to talk about peaches since that's what we're going to be using today?
Should I share with everyone my disaster this week?
You can share your disaster.
Oh my gosh, Juliana, you know the tree. Like, seriously, you guys, I'm walking out there feeding the dogs, doing my little dog doo-doo duty. And I look over and it's down, it's done. It's like fallen over, it's cut in half, and it had so many peaches on it. Jules, that's the peach tree I used to make all the peach cobblers.
I know. I grew up climbing that tree. That peach tree has been with us for a while.
I know. I'm literally so bummed about it. I'm going to plant another one. I've actually picked all the peaches I could from it, even ones that are like a little marked. We at the fruit stand say the ugly fruit, but still tastes great. I've got those. And I'm going to show everyone tomorrow. I may even get to it tonight, how to clean up the peaches that are a little rough because they're still really good. And actually, when you're cleaning them up, the ones that are rough, when you clean them up, they're not so good, well, then you can hawk them. But at least you tried, you know. I don't want anyone losing a peach, let alone a peach.
Yeah. Oh, such a bummer. I forgot my vodka. I just went and grabbed it. So what vodka are you using today?
Well, I gotta grab mine too. So hold on.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't know why. We forgot the main ingredient. Vodka.
And
you could use gin, too. I feel like a lot of times vodka and gin go similarly together in certain ways in certain cocktails. So
now, just really quick, I need to ask you, because you're the pro at this. I'm going to use this new Prosecco.
Okay.
And you know how to speak French better than I do. It's from France.
I can't see it.
La Velle Fermée.
Okay, I think that sounds good. That sounds right.
It's a little more Italian than French, but it is from France. I got the the one that we always use. So to start this recipe, just some quick liquor ingredients. You asked for Prosecco. I've got both. Are you okay with me using this new one that I found?
Sure, absolutely. Do you know its flavor palette? Is it sweet? Is it fruity?
You know what? I don't know.
See, I normally like a dry sparkling.
I do. Do you?
No. Yeah. So when I make cocktails, I normally always use a dry sparkling wine if I'm using sparkling wine.
So will you explain that a little bit more? Like when you say a dry sparkling wine, what should people look for?
I mean,
So
so with a lot of people my age, you have Barefoot, you have all these, bottom end brands. No, La Marca's fine. La Marca is a great price ticket item. I also have the Rufino, which retails for about, I believe, $18. That is
yeah.
kind of the range that you want to go to. If you're making cocktails, Prosecco cocktails, and you're spending $45 on a bottle of Prosecco, I think you're a little silly. Because you're mixing it with different ingredients. And so to your question, and then we can start, but to your question of why a dry sparkling wine, well, a lot of it has to deal with the ingredients that we're using. We're using citrus, we're using peach, we're making a simple syrup. So there's going to be a lot of flavors in that. And the flavor of the sparkling wine, you don't really want it to take away from your cocktail. You want it to enhance the cocktail. So if it has a strong flavor, and is super sweet, it's probably not going to accent the cocktail very well.
So this is really, really nice. It's kind of sweet, but not
Really?
super sweet.
Okay. I'm sure it'll taste great.
It's actually nice. It's really nice. It's mellow, but it's got a little sweet.
Is it chilled?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making
So
sure.
is my vodka.
Ooh, nice.
And you can freeze vodka.
You can freeze all alcohol.
You can't freeze a Bailey's Irish Cream, can you?
Well, but that's a liqueur. That's not a spirit.
Boom. Perfect. Okay, good. Good to know. All right.
So do you want to, yeah, it's 6:02.
Okay, let's do it. Let's give everyone what the ingredients are and what we're making.
Okay, so for everyone joining us, this is off the menu. It's myself, Jules, and it's my mom, Laura McIntosh, from the cooking show on PBS, Bring It Home with Laura McIntosh. So each week or every other week, if we're tired, we'll do it every other week. If we want to do it, we'll do it every week. But we're going to continue to do these. And one week she'll do food. She'll do a recipe for whether that's a salad, a cake, whatever she wants to make, we make it. And then I do the cocktails. So this week is my week, and I'm doing cocktail.
It's a collab, baby.
Yeah. So with all that said, Laura, you had asked if I will do peaches because you, at the time, had a peach tree. Now it has since fallen over. But we're going to do peaches today. So I wanted to do something that isn't, I feel like a lot of times when you think of peach cocktails, you think of whiskey cocktails. I have the saying, I put it in my bio. I'm the CEO of Spritz season. I love Spritz cocktails. They're my favorite until the holidays come, and then that changes a little bit. But
why do you like spritzers?
Why do I like spritzers? You know what? Because I think that they're underrated. I just think that they're the best thing after a long day, or you are having a great summer weekend with your friend. Like, it's just all around perfect. And I think you should limit yourself to just the Aperol Spritz. I think you can spritz whatever you want. So I'm here to find what you can spritz so we can spritz it. It's my goal.
Literally, you can spritz anything. Yes.
You can literally spritz anything. Don't let anyone tell you different. I have a lot of haters on here telling me that's not an Aperol Spritz, and I'm trying to change that. Okay.
It's a seasoned spritz. It's a spritz. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So with all of that said, with that very long intro, gosh, we can talk forever. We're going to do a peach spritz.
Yeah.
And one of the ways I wanted to do this with you was I wanted to make a homemade simple syrup. It's something that I do that's very easy. But a lot of people don't know how to do it, or they're not sure which flavors go together. So we're going to make a peach spritz with a homemade peach thyme simple syrup. So what you're going to need for this whole cocktail, to make your syrup, you're going to need equal parts sugar, water. You'll need about a half a peach or a whole peach, depending on how flavorful you want it. And you'll need a couple sprigs of thyme. So that's going to be for our simple syrup. And then for our actual cocktail, what we're going to do is vodka, lemon juice. We're going to do a little bit of orange juice, We're going to add that simple syrup. We're going to shake that in our cocktail shaker, strain it over ice. We're going to top with Prosecco and then just do a little bit of club soda on top and garnish our cocktail. And that's it.
Voila. The only option to that would be you could use gin versus vodka. And then there's some.
So. Don't quote me on that, but I think so.
Okay. And then amazing stone fruit. Like, could I do any kind of stone fruit simple syrup? Because that like excites me. Like,
yes, no, absolutely.
This.
So the way that the flavors are depending on the stone fruit that you have, I think are balanced perfectly with lemon juice. And if you want to be lazy, and that is totally okay, what you could do instead with the stone fruit, instead of making a simple syrup, is you could muddle the stone fruit a couple pieces and add maple syrup as your sugar instead.
Jules, I brought my muddler just in case. I wasn't sure.
You never know. You never know when you're going to need a muddle.
Didn't know. I like muddling. It's
okay, but we can talk while our syrup is on. It's going to take a little bit of time. So let's make our syrup first. So I have my pot here. I'm going to turn my stove on. And what we're going to do, it's just me. So I'm going to do, instead of a full cup, I'm going to do a half cup because I don't want it to go bad. Just so you know, simple syrups will last about 4 weeks in the fridge.
I already measured a whole cup.
Well, then use it somehow. You're going to have to, you have a whole month to use it. So just make sure you use it. I just have right now in my fridge, I have a passion fruit, I have a strawberry syrup, and now I'm going to have a peach time. So I have a lot of syrup. So I got to cut it in half.
Okay. So I'll do the full cup just because. And Jules, just question, I'm using monk fruit. So I'm using a sugar substitute.
That's totally fine. The only thing with monk fruit that I have found, and I haven't found this with stevia, but with monk fruit in particular, it crystallizes after you make your simple syrup. There is my hack to that is just reheat it. Whether that's, a couple seconds in the microwave. I have heard, and I believe, don't quote me, if you add a little bit of arrowroot, that might help so it doesn't crystallize. But I just find it's easiest to just pop it in the microwave, or if it's a really hot day, leave it outside before you use it. Just get it warm, right? And then you should be good. Okay. So in your medium saucepan, we're going to add our sugar and water. Remember, just take it to your grave. Equal parts water and sugar to make it syrup.
I'm gonna go with your rule right now, and I'm only, even though I pre-measured, I'm gonna do half cup.
Okay.
Because I don't need it. I don't need it.
Yeah. No. I mean, if you're not going to use it, then just do a half, or you could even do sometimes if I'm really in a hurry and I just want a cocktail, I'll do a quarter cup to just kind of play with the flavors and all that. So you can do that too.
When you add your sugar to your water, are you like just kind of mixing it?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not actually. You'll see. I mix it when I put it on the heat.
Okay.
But
I mix.
That's totally fine. No, you're fine. I mean, there's nothing when it comes to cocktails. More often than not, there's no wrong answers. There could be cocktails, but there's no wrong answers. So we're gonna add a couple slices of our peach. You can add as much or as little. Laura, you asked me, should I use a ripe peach? Should I use a not ripe peach? If you have peaches that are going bad, use them. They're probably going to be more sugary, sweet anyway, so just use them.
Well, and I pre-measured everything because, me and baking is so specific. I'm like, I'm going to get all the ingredients ready before Jules sent me the recipe. So I cubed my peach slices. Am I being a little bit like?
No, I mean, I'm sometimes a lazy girl, so.
Okay, so you can be, so I cubed them and I just added, and I did a whole peach because my peaches are a little bit small.
So that's what mine looks like.
Can you see mine?
See that?
It kind of poured out a little bit.
Oh my gosh. So we're going to add this too. It's all in our saucepan. Put it on the heat, medium high heat.
Do we add our time to this?
Excuse me?
Are we putting time in this also?
Yes, I went up to you. I did that while I think you were talking.
So I just throw the sprigs in with all of this mixture?
Yep, exactly.
And I don't have to, sticks and all, I don't have to de-stem it?
No, because we're going to strain it no matter what.
Oh, perfect. That's okay.
Yeah.
Because I almost did that. I was preparing, so I was almost like, I'll just get every little leaf off the stick.
Oh, yeah. No, I just throw it all in there.
And are we doing full?
Medium high. medium-high heat.
Okay. And stir as you go?
I mean, I stirred to incorporate everything once I put it on there. You'll see it'll get hot really fast. It'll start to come to a boil. I would stir until the sugar dissolves.
Okay.
And then from there, your peach should start to soften a lot with that heat. So once that starts to happen, just kind of, I mean, here's the thing. There's a couple of different ways you can do it. If you're in a hurry, you can just put it on there, bring it to a boil, let the sugar dissolve, and then let it completely cool, which is what we're going to do, and strain it.
Okay.
The way you can do it that I do sometimes when I'm lazy too is you can do that same thing, but instead of straining it, what you can do is put it in a container and keep everything in there. And then when you use it, just strain it. So it's still infusing and it's still getting that
Oh
flavor.
my God. I love that idea. Like, I love that idea.
Yeah. I mean, so this morning I made a strawberry simple syrup. And I kept the strawberries in there, and when I poured a little out, a little of the strawberry got in there, and it tasted great. I mean, you know, I think it tastes great. And I was actually, when we got there, but I'll say it now because we have time, our sugar is on the stove. One of the things I was going to say is with the peaches that are left over, if you choose to not save them in your jar, what you can do, they're going to be nice and warm, and they're going to have sugar infused in them. So if you just have some vanilla ice cream,
Yeah, I knew you were going there.
you want to just put those on top and have a little.
Yummy. Ooh, yeah.
So I've done a banana simple syrup, which you can also put that on as well. I mean, literally, when you make your simple syrup, you should always save what you are straining out. And then add that to your dessert, or you can add it in a cocktail like you would add to bramble, you know, instead of jam, you can use, you know, that. So
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you said that you can, I really like, because I like to make shrubs. You and I made shrub one time. I love that you can leave the time in there with the peaches and continue just to let the flavors just marry together and marinate together and just continue to, like, it's a pow flavor. I love that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that being said, I'm going to do that. I am actually going to just pour a little bit in my shaker, and then I'm going to save the rest.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Good idea.
I've also, when I was in a hurry once to make simple syrup,
Wait, you keep saying that you're always in a hurry. Is that what I'm hearing?
busy.
Busy. So I told you guys she's like the superstar cocktail gal. So I guess you are busy. Okay.
Yeah. So what I was saying was I have taken the simple syrup and I strained it, and then I put it in an ice bath so it would cool faster.
Could you make ice cubes out of them?
I believe you can, but I don't know why you would want to.
Well, I want to, just to see if we can do it. I'm going to try it with my leftover.
Okay.
I'm going to let it
Mine came up to a boil. Mine came up to a boil, and the sugar has completely dissolved.
Mine has dissolved also, but
It smells so good. The thyme really just.
No, the time's amazing. But you know what, Jules? I'm a little like, I'm just a little bummed because I feel like my peaches aren't releasing their juices enough right now for me.
Yeah. So just for the sake of time here, I feel like we might not have time, but one of the things that I like to do when I use these is I'll let it simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, good. Okay.
I'll just low simmer, right? And then I'll let it cool, and then I'll let it strain. So I think your point, honestly, too, to have them chopped or minced, it might help express those flavors a little bit faster than if you have like that. But also, I feel like too, yeah. So if you have, like, my peaches were hard peaches, like they weren't very ripe. I feel like if you had peaches that you're like, oh my God, I have to use it today, or throw it out. It's perfect for that.
Well, and you know what's for that too is because you can actually use simple syrup in not just cocktails. So if you do have that leftover fruit, I'm all about, like, use it, right? Like This is at our fruit stand, and this is the heart pluot, the big heart pluot. It's about it. But look, we call it the ugly fruit with flavor. But I brought it home because I'm like, yeah, no, people won't want to buy that, but I know I want to eat that. So use your fruit, even if it doesn't look great, or like you're saying, Juliana, if it gets a little too ripe, this is a perfect recipe for ripe fruit.
No, I agree. What I'm going to do though, just for the sake of time again, I am going to put this in a heat safe jar. So it just cools a little bit faster.
Oh.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, if you keep it in the pan, yes, it'll infuse longer, but for us, we want to use it. I'm just going to strain it into my pan, but I am going to keep the goodies in there.
I'm gonna be the oddball, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just kind of let it boil here as we're talking, and then I'm gonna let it, and then I'm just gonna pour it into my jigger, or no, my mixer.
So the only issue with that is it's going to be hot, and that's going to melt your ice, which is going to dilute your cocktail.
Okay, so don't do it.
So I would recommend not doing that. Okay. But hey, I'm not the one drinking it. You are. So
yeah, I don't want a hot cocktail on a hot summer day.
Well, it wouldn't necessarily be hot, but so yeah, I don't know if you can see. It's almost like a pinkish color. I don't know if yours is a little pink.
Oh, that's pretty. Well, I'm gonna strain it out. Yeah, mine's not pink at all.
Really?
No. Well, it's more yellowy because I had Yellowstone peaches.
Oh, see, I had peaches like this.
Oh, you had what's the inside, white?
Well, let's find out.
Yeah. But I didn't taste it.
I will tell you, I got, as I say that, I guess I didn't. I thought I got Freestone peaches. Okay.
God, this is good. Oh my God, I could just drink this.
So yeah. I don't know if anyone saw that. I had orange juice. And
that was a cling. That's a cling because the pit clings to the peach.
Right.
Yeah. So it's going to be a stronger, more of a hard peach. You really do want a Freestone and a really, really ripe Freestone.
Yeah, but that's what it looks like inside. So.
Yeah, perfect. And this is, I don't know if you can see, and you're right, it is hot. But that's that's the color.
Yeah, see, kind of similar.
Yeah.
Okay, while we let that cool, I know we had a couple of questions, so we can answer those while we have them.
And you know what I'm going to do? Like, I'm totally hacking this right now, but I brought out my summer, my little summer, you know, and I'm just going to set it on top of the ice.
Okay, let me see.
And let it cool down for a second. So mine's cooling faster.
Ooh. Okay, so I keep having to go back and forth because I don't know why they didn't come up on my computer. And I will ask you this first. Would you rather, it's a would
That's
you
the
rather
game. That's the game we play.
Would you rather chug a bottle of beer or, I think it says or milk. Yeah, chug a bottle of beer, or would you rather chug a bottle of milk?
A bottle of chocolate milk. Ooh, chocolate milk. I'll go chocolate milk first. Although the question was not chocolate milk. I'm not.
Yeah, milk. Also, I feel like that would hurt my stomach.
Chocolate milk?
Milk.
Chocolate milk.
No, I know. Just dairy, I feel like would hurt my stomach.
Yeah, but can you do a whole beer? I can't do a whole beer.
I can do a whole beer easy.
I can't do it. I
can do it easy.
I mean, I guess if I was like, okay, bear down, do this, but I don't do that, right? So it's like, but if I had to, I guess I'd rather do beer than milk. Okay.
Really?
I mean, it's a would you rather question, right?
You can't piggyback on my answer.
Well,
you were leaning milk until I said something.
I was leaning chocolate milk, and since that's not an option, I got to take it off the table.
Oh my God. Okay. Next question. Also, I don't know about you, but I am putting mine on an ice bucket just so it cools.
You are too?
I'm putting mine on ice. Are you?
Yeah, I just told you. See, I brought my summer ice bucket out.
Your simple syrup?
And I put my simple syrup in the ice bucket.
I love it. Okay, we're on the same page. Ha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Who takes longer to get ready? You.
Oh, no way. No.
This way.
Oh, stop it.
It takes me 10 minutes to get.
Oh, you lie.
Dude,
But I mean, that's pretty ambiguous because it depends. Getting ready for what? Running out the door to go shopping? 5 seconds.
by the way, it was you. It has always been you. It will forever be you.
I am. Okay, as an example, everyone, I didn't just slice like caveman my peaches. I like diced them in little squares. So it takes me longer because I'm a little bit.
Sure.
You know,
so you agree.
Killer.
So you agree.
I'm not going to agree. I'm going to say.
Okay.
Ha.
Okay. Next question. How do you both stay so fit?
You go, Jules. Simple syrup. I mean, sugar-free simple syrup.
Yeah, I use sugar substitutes. No, I work out every day.
Yeah, you do.
Watch what I eat. I don't know.
You know, they say, and I do believe this, 90% of your the way you look and the way you feel is your eating. 90%, 10% is exercise.
Or drinking.
You've got to eat well. You've got to drink a lot of water. Juliana, you've always had like every day you drink so much water, it's kind of sickening. I don't drink that much. That's
I drink
crazy.
about a gallon of water a day.
Yeah, that's nuts.
But all right, hot or not, I'm ready to make this cocktail. I don't know. How about you?
Yeah, I am too. Just a couple of notations. I'm saving my peaches. I'm going to just infuse the juice. I used monk fruit sweetener because I like monk fruit. Yeah. Well, I'll have a link to all the stuff that I'm using on my Instagram so people can go there. And I think it's really important, instead of stirring your sugar on the stove, to use a whisk.
I use a wooden spatula.
Well, I'm just saying from a baking standpoint, whisk
Well,
it, baby.
I'm not baking, sister.
True that. Okay, tell me what to do.
Okay, so we have a cocktail shaker. We're going to add some vodka.
No ice first?
No, you add the ice last.
Okay, and my simple syrup's still hot, just so you know.
I know, mine is too.
I don't want the
Cream, please. It's my bad. I thought it would. I don't know what I was thinking. We should have pre-made them.
Maybe we should what?
I said I should have pre-made them.
Do you think our shaker? But this is good for people to see because a lot of people
It'll
aren't.
just be diluted a little bit, but
Will it when it's in the shaker? Will it like when you put in a mixer something hot, it'll explode? So
no, because we're adding ice.
Okay.
We're adding ice to our shaker. So I'm gonna add 1.5 ounces of vodka. You can add 2 ounces, but I'm only gonna add 1.5 ounces.
Okay. So that's like a full shot glass and a half.
No, it's about a full shot glass. A normal shot glass should be about, the standard is 1.5 ounces.
Oh, well, mine's little then. Tells you how much I drink. Yeah. Okay. So
And then we're going to do 3/4 ounce of some lemon juice.
Jules, you're going to laugh at me because I pre-squeezed my lemon juice.
Did you today?
Yeah. Just before we started because we wanted. And you said how much?
3/4 ounce.
Okay. Because you and I were discussing this. A lot of people go, God, that cocktail didn't just taste right. And your whole premise, which I love, I'd like to take a little credit that came from how you grew up and being part of an ag community and farming, is that if you use fresh and you use it when it's in season and you use it right when it's fresh, that's the magic. It's really the magic, right?
Disney magic, baby.
Okay, I did lemon.
1/2 ounce of orange juice.
Okay. That in and of itself already sounds like a great drink.
And then we're going to do 1/2 ounce of our simple syrup. Which mine's not bad. It's actually pretty cool.
Maybe it's still. Oh, yeah, it's good now.
1/2 ounce simple syrup.
All right.
And from here, we're just going to add ice and shake.
This is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm adding ice. I mean, it's going to make. Oh, it just splattered up my face. That's funny. Can I taste this?
Okay.
How much ice do you add? It just splattered. The ice splattered. Does that ever happen to you when you add your ice?
All the time.
Yeah. I was trying to taste it, but I couldn't get it.
Okay, now we take, and this is where it gets loud.
No. How much ice?
Fill your shaker up.
Oh, I see. No, I don't want to over dilute it. Like I don't want to do ice.
Okay.
gotta do it like you. I gotta be like a super shaker.
That's hard. You can. All right. So once your cocktail shaker is chilled, chilled to the touch, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our wine glass that we have and we're going to add ice to it before we strain. Now, here's the thing too. I don't want you to get ahead of yourself. I am double straining mine because with the fresh citrus, you're going to want to strain out, you know, when the inside of the lemon, when you squeeze it, it'll have that. So double straining that so it gets it all out. But I'm going to add ice first.
Wow, you're killing me, Smalls. You didn't tell me about the double strain thing.
Well, you know what? You got to think on your toes.
Okay, so ice in the glass, the wine glass.
Yes.
Okay, and just a couple of cubes. I've got like weird finger ice cubes. I was going to I ran out of time today. I was going to make really cute square ice cubes because I have these really cute square molds, but I didn't.
I have some ice that is stuck together. But it was the clear ice with some blueberry ice. I'm not really sure how.
Are there blueberries in the ice?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
actually.
God, you could put peaches in the ice.
Oh my God.
Oh, you're really filling your glass full of ice.
Well, I was going to, but it's not really fitting, so I'm not going to.
Yeah, otherwise you'll break your glass.
Well, it's because I wanted, yeah. So that didn't work out the way I wanted to, but that's okay. So double strain.
Double strain.
Or just strain.
No, I've got a strainer inside my shaker.
Yeah, you still want a double strain.
That's what I mean. But so that counts for one?
Yeah, so that's why you always say double strain, because normally you would strain no matter what, because you want fresh ice in your cocktail. You don't want to have the ice that you just shook with. So
do most bars use the ice that they shook the drink in?
No.
Okay.
No, the bars have their own ice makers for that. They have ice galore.
I thought you were gonna say they're on ice coat. They've got an ice coat. They don't do that.
Seriously. Okay, so what we're gonna need next is, can you guess?
Yeah. Prosecco?
Yes.
How much?
Honestly, this is my new term of measurement I've been using lately. However much or however little you need that day.
Oh my God. So not just it's a
new measurement. It's a new measurement.
Can you please call it a custom splash?
Yeah, I like that actually.
It's a custom splash. Whatever you need or don't need for the day. It's a custom splash. That's my custom splash.
Pop the bottle. Did you only do like a splash?
No, I did pretty good. I did maybe not. Okay. I may need to do a little more.
And just a shot of vodka.
You're putting a shot of vodka on there?
No. I'm not. It's a joke.
Okay.
Promise. Yeah. Then we top with just a little bit of club soda, like you do with an Aperol Spritz. You just top with a little soda.
I was going to ask you, can I use like sparkling water?
Yeah. Oh, totally. That's what I use. I use Topo Chico. I'll use the Pellegrino. Yes, 100% yes. Lastly, while you're doing that, is we just have to garnish our cocktail. So I have a couple lemon slices.
Wait a minute. I didn't do the lemon slices. Okay, I'm going to do them real quick. Lemon slices.
Lime.
Okay. So really good kitchen tools here. And you're just slicing the peach, doing just some slices. And you're putting it inside the glass, or you're hanging on the outside?
So I did the lemon wheels inside the glass.
Yeah.
I think I might have to drink this down a bit. Ooh, yeah. Okay. And then I'm just going to add it to the side of the glass.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I love that, but sometimes presentation, what do we think? Okay. I have some blueberry ice. That was a wild card. That was just,
What?
The blueberry ice. They just wanted to come along for the ride, I guess.
By the way, did you leave your peaches peeled or unpeeled?
Unpeeled. Come on, I'm gonna eat it later. Once I finish my drink, eat your garnish. If it's
can I put a sprig of thyme in there too?
Yeah, I added 2 sprigs of thyme as well.
Oh, were you gonna share?
I told you.
No, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, no.
Cute.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah. Okay, so when you do your lemons, do you use this tool?
What
So,
tool is that?
so it actually peels for you. It either peels. Oh, look at that! Did you see that? If I wish I had my film cameras because you could see it. So you can actually do a strip with this tool, or you can actually do your.
So you can use a zester if you want and do a twist.
Yes, my favorite.
I think that a lemon wheel is good.
Yeah. Lemon wheels are always beautiful. You know, if I had my act together, I would cut a really pretty slice of this purple pluot and put it on the side too, because I think the color, like your blueberry, would be gorgeous. Can we taste it yet?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay, and just really quick, Jules. So you guys have to go and buy these too. I've got links to everything that we're using here. You can check it out. But remember these? They're stirs.
Oh, so those are a mint julep straw.
No way!
Pretty sure, yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Cheers.
Cheers. That's so refreshing, darling. It's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that good?
Yeah, and I really believe you could use gin if you wanted to.
I think so too. I think with the right gin, you know, I would have to play with what kind of gin. I think that our milk gin would be pretty good.
Ooh, from Ireland.
Yes.
Makes me want to go back to Ireland so bad.
I know. Yeah, no. So I think gin would work in here for sure.
The peaches go beautifully. I don't feel really, it's not heavy alcohol, which I don't like to drink a heavy alcohol drink. This is really nicely blended. It's soft and it's refreshing. And the simple syrup, for me at least, was monk fruit. So I don't have any guilt there.
Totally. And I mean, do you even taste the vodka?
No.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Is that, and you know what? The time in this is really nice.
Ooh, we all just need a little bit more time. I will say I think one of the reasons too, I'm using a good vodka. Literally, I mean, I wanted to sound not so cheesy, but literally the vodka is called good vodka.
No way. Who makes that?
So I have it on my Curiata, which is where you can find, you know, small batch specialty distilleries, liquor bottles. And so they had this on there. It's new, I believe, on their website. And I've used it in an espresso martini and I've used it in a couple spritzes. And I just think it kind of blends really well with the flavors that you're using.
So tell me, for those folks out there that love making cocktails, do they deliver that stuff? Like, I wouldn't want to go out and honestly, Juliana, I love your cocktails, but sometimes you use such amazing ingredients, which I'm happy about, and fresh, perfect. It's the finishing touch. I don't know where to find that. I don't know where to find some of the booze.
Yeah, no. So, thank you for the plug. I know that was a plug, so I appreciate it. I actually just partnered
for all of my peeps out there that are texting me going, "We're not driving to get it." Do they deliver?
No, it's no. I just think it's funny because, like, my mom started in the beginning of the segment that I'm a cocktail queen. So once again, biggest fan. But
oh my god,
I just started a partnership with Curiata. I only get like a small percentage of sales, so it's not like, you know, it's, you know, discount code or whatever. It honestly is like a really cool partnership because one of the reasons why is we connected because they have specialty spirits and liqueur bottles and bottles that, you know, I go to Bevmo and I can't find. So it was a really cool way to, I know. And so this is a cool way that they do the hard work for you for finding these small batch distilleries or these specific spirits. Cachaça is one of them. That's a Brazilian spirit that's really hard to find.
This one is Loft and Bear, and it's an artisanal vodka, and it's made here in California. I don't know them. I've never bought it before, but I honestly, okay, so this is so lame, but I did buy it because of the label, because it says that it actually gives back 5% of their annual profits to charitable. And I mean, if you drink, you might as well give back while you're drinking. So why not? I thought it was. So I like things like that, and I like it. We went to Total Wines and More, remember, for Christmas?
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, but where do you even begin? Like, it was like you walked into this vault of. I didn't know there were so many choices.
Yeah, no, it's crazy when it comes to like liquor stores like that. I do love supporting like your specialty liquor store locally because there are some hidden gems there. Even in certain speakeasies will also have bottles that you can buy from, but I think that Curiata is a really good way that you can have them shipped to you and you can play, you can buy new bottles, and so it's really fun. But yeah, so joinjules.curiata.com and you can see all of my favorites. So I picked my favorite.
Won't you link it or something to this?
Sure, I will link it to this.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'll just link it.
I mean, because people honestly, they want to make the cocktail and have a cocktail. They don't want to like remember. So if you link it, it's easy.
Totally. But what I was going to say was, if you let me, what I was going to say is what the link that I have is for my picks, what I'm using that month, what I like, the bottles I'm looking for. There's this one AOX Mezcal that is like a special. So it's my picks. It's not theirs. It's what I've found that I put on the website that they've, curated to deliver. So really cool stuff. But yeah, so if you're looking for a Prosecco, a vodka, specialty liqueurs for the recipes that I make, they're most likely on there. So.
No, I like that because honestly, like when you do your recipes, I want to do them, but I really want them to taste the way you're telling me they're supposed to taste. So I always feel like using the ingredients you're suggesting is the way to do that. And sometimes they are hard to find.
I will tell you.
Yeah.
The one specialty thing that you should have that isn't for people in the cocktail world isn't special.
Is a cherry pitter like this?
It's a necessity for us. Okay. And I will tell you this will change your margaritas. You have to use Cointreau instead of triple sec.
Absolutely.
It is expensive, but you have to use it because I've used triple sec and it's fine. But if you're having like a plain and simple margarita, just on the rocks, you need to have good Cointreau.
One of the questions that a personal question from a friend of mine is, what do you think about pre-mixed?
Ew.
Like margarita. I think it was kind of a joke, but I think you need to answer it.
I hate them, but I will tell you that is I hate you. No, it's a personal preference, but like I was just talking to my grandmother the other day, and she was just like, I wanted to make a margarita, and I saw the margarita mix at the store, and I couldn't bring myself to buy it after everything you said. But at the same time, she's not making margaritas because it's difficult for her.
Okay.
So I think that there are for that reason, or you don't want to buy, juice at the store for a girls' weekend. You want to have a quick something that you can add. I think that they're great for specific reasons. And I think that there are brands and there are new upcoming brands that are really trying to break the barrier of, super high in sugar, fake flavors, these mixers. Yeah. There is one, I don't love it, but I think it's okay, is the Cutwater Bloody Mary mix. Isn't bad. So but it differs for each brand. I feel like some brands, they're better than others. So it is a tough question. And it is something that I would have to go into depth about if you really wanted to know, okay, well, for a margarita, you can do these three because they have, so it's a lot of research, but they are out there. But I personally hate them.
Well, what if you if you had the opportunity to make your own line of mixers for cocktails, would you or would you not?
I would not.
You would not. Okay.
I would not.
That's honest. I'm going to cheers to that.
Yeah, I would not. But what I do want to do, which hasn't happened yet, but it might happen. I can't confirm nor deny. I would love to sell simple syrups.
Well, I would love you to sell them too and figure out how to do it with monk fruit so that there's no sugar. I really think we
tough because it crystallizes, but I see where you're going there.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
You're not wrong.
Some out there might know too. So if you do know, let us know. Give us a shakedown, and let us know what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That is a peach spritz.
Okay. So we made the peach salad last week. This week we made the Peach Spritz, which absolutely is delicious. You can't taste the vodka. There's really not that much in it. And it is just very, very refreshing. Up in Northern California where I am, it's been extremely hot. So we need it. In San Diego, I don't know, the weather's been pretty mild.
Yeah, it's overcast some days. It's hotter than Hades the next. So it's just a.
So refreshing is refreshing no matter where you are. Northern.
And I just posted today another cocktail that is with ice cream. So if you're needing to beat the heat, there's another good one on there too.
You know I'm an ice cream lover. So my favorite ice cream?
McConnell's.
Yeah, absolutely 100%. Hands down all the time, every day, on Sunday twice. But yes.
All right. Well, that's
All right,
it.
well,
that's all I have. That's all I have for you.
Thank you for cooking with me because I miss you not being home and us doing it together and you making fun cocktails for me.
Thank you for actually making a cocktail. I don't know if you've ever done that before.
I have, but I don't make them like you, and I don't like. I'll pour wine or I'll pour, you know me, I'll pour champagne, and I'm good to go. Easy, right?
True. You're busy. Yeah.
We aren't going to. Are we going to do a live next week? We'll keep you posted, but I think we're skipping a week and doing the following week. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we can do these every week. We do have to shorten them a bit, though. We're going long.
I know they're a little long. I'm going to do something with tomatoes when we do it.
Ooh, I could do something with tomatoes.
Really?
Yes.
Could you?
We should do like a mystery box.
Oh God, that's so hard. I used to do that all the time. That's hard.
It is hard.
But what if we go, okay, we're doing tomatoes and I come up with a recipe and you come up with a cocktail and we do it together?
I do like that.
Okay. Not next week, but the weekend after. We'll keep everybody posted.
All right.
Juliana, have a good night. Thank you for sharing this recipe. It was really super, super simple and delicious.
Simple and easy and fresh. And Laura, my mother, thank you for doing it with me.
And Juliana, my daughter, the rock star that you are, keep making cocktails, baby, because I need them.
Hey, cheers to you. Cheers to me. Cheers
All right, everyone, you know what to do. Keep it nice and fresh.
Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. Bye.
Bye.